So I've been meaning to buy a test bench for a while now, and before I would use this here. So this is off a full size ATX case. I just took it apart. It was held on by screws, so it was easy to take apart. And this is what I would use to test my motherboard and stuff like that. It's too big, really not that sturdy, and I wanted something compact that would hold pretty much everything that I would need for a test bench. So I'm gonna get rid of this and I bought a test bench from Amazon. I think the cheapest test bench you could buy from Amazon. So it was a total of like $18. All right, so let's go ahead and unbox this. This was the cheapest that I could find on Amazon. There was another test bench on Amazon, like the ones that are like standing up, but they were like $50. And honestly, I didn't really need something like that. I just wanted a simple test bench, very cheap that I could buy, and it was made out of good materials. It was made out of metal. Hopefully, I bought the correct one. Should be able to fit a full size ATX, I believe, on this. Let's see. Got the manual here. Stock copper cylinders, standard ATX, and EATX. So yeah, we can fit up to EATX. That's good. All right, so this is the material here. It's pretty thick, actually. Kind of, pretty sturdy. And yeah, this is some screws. We got a power switch in here, and standoffs, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and install this. I wonder what that's for. Got a power supply, motherboard, and then PCIe slots here. I do have to kind of build this. I think only like two parts that I gotta screw on. Very simple to set up. I wonder if there's like a spot for this. Maybe here? Oh no. I don't know where this will go, but that's cool. Got the little screw standoff that we need. And then I think this is gonna be held by just this here, so it's okay, so here's the instructions. Alright, so we gotta bolt those on or something. Okay, so we gotta screw this piece on this side, and there's some screw holes there, and we just screw it in like that. Nice. Go ahead and do that real quick. All right, let's get this building here. All right, so we're pretty much almost done. It is a little wobbly, but that is why they include this here. We gotta screw those in here, and that will make it even more structural. So let's do that. All right, cool. It's a little wobbly, but get the job done. It's a little elevated, not too much. But I think what I do want to do, maybe like in the future to mod this, is probably to drill some holes. There's already some holes here in the corner, and then get like some blocks of wood, put like a little stand, four stands, and make it a little taller. Maybe that would be pretty cool to do. But for now, I think it's good enough. It's small and it doesn't take a lot of space. I can just leave it in the corner there. Have my PC running. Test some components if I need to. Yeah, that would work. That's not too bad compared to my other old one. So yeah, let me go ahead and put on these standoffs and build a PC on this. Alright, so for this quick build, I'm going to be using this ASUS P7P55DE Pro motherboard. So this will be the test board that I'm going to use, and this is the IO shield, so I'm going to install it real quick. Alright, so this is a test bench fully assembled here, and we got a computer on here. The thing that sucks is cable management is pretty horrible. You know, it's an open bench, so cables are going to be everywhere. If you have maybe a modular power supply, you know, you don't need a ton of SATA connections or a ton of Molex. You know, you can get rid of those, or maybe I can like cable management a little more, but as of now, this is how it looks. Down here, this is where a hard drive goes, and I think the SSD goes here, a hard drive here, and SSD here if you want to install those. But normally, if you're gonna use an SSD for Windows, just leave it anywhere. It doesn't really matter. This board should work. Oh, there you go. Our CPU there, the i7-860, and how much RAM do we have? Oh, all right. Well, there you go. That's the test bench. It looks okay. You know, it's not bad. You can put it in the corner here, and you know, quickly swap graphics card, CPU, power supply if you're testing a power supply. I mean, honestly, it's not bad. I do want to raise it up a bit, maybe let's see, a little higher. So I do want to like screw in some wood legs, make it a little higher, maybe just some cable management on this, just a little mod, you know. But overall, this is pretty cool for $17. You know, there are expensive ones out there, like the ones that stand up, and you can use that. But yeah, for me, you know, it's cheap. I don't want to spend too much money on that. So perfect test bench here. I'm still wondering what this is for, or this, but I didn't come with anything else, so I don't know what that's for. So, anyways, what do you guys think about this product? Honestly, I like it. It's not bad. But it's $17, so yeah, you can't expect much. All right. Well, that's all for this video. If you have any questions, let's leave a comment. See you guys in the next one.